ball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping up now, He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Ready now, Kenji Snow head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tadahito Kovalenko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hutchinson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Tate Major. A ball and 2 strikes. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. And good for him. Tate Major has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
In enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's Archer on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his hand.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Derek Shimizu will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
So striding forward now, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. Two balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Reds out in front, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Hubert Hirota comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Tsuyoshi Nakamura, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Tsuyoshi Nakamura. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Hirota on at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
The pitcher, Derek Shimizu, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Moran comes up with it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 3-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Josh Bell will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And this will be fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. A runner at first with no outs here. The 2-2. That's popped up. Hutchinson over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
So stepping in, Kevin Kramer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Elias Diaz. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roy Hutchinson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now for the Reds, Kenji Snow. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's a fair ball as it'll hit for the 325 sign down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Standing in now, Tadahito Kovalenko. He swings and misses. Throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tate Major, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Marte. Into the bushes and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
In now, number 15. Very high, 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Chris Archer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. Drives it out to deep right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Marte stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-run RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The third baseman.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In now, Colin Moran pops this one up. And no one can get there as it falls. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hubert Hirota will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
The second baseman, Tsuyoshi.
Coming to the plate now, Tsuyoshi Nakamura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Derek Shimizu. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 5-1. Into the box, Kevin Kramer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Elias Diaz. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Archer.
Into the box, Chris Archer. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Snow on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Yu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Tyler Lyons takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 70, Tyler Lyons.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yu aboard here at first with nobody out. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. Standing in now, Roy Hutchinson, and a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left. One down. Now batting, Kenji Snow. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Snow.
Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Tadahito Kovalenko earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The 1-1 home. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. No hits to this point. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he's back standing. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. 1 run, 7 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another payoff pitch. Push to the right side. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now in the box, Adam Frazier. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Frazier.
The 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
In now, Corey Dickerson to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. And it's fouled away. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Ready once again, Kevin Kramer. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 1-1. 1-2 now. Bell is off at first with 2 away. Ball 2.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Snow is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Tate Major will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, number 15. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Hubert Kuroda. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Elias Diaz the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Lonnie Chisenhall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 39.
Starling Marte will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Diaz over at second. Chisenhall on at first with nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. The second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Now
well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Snow sprinting after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his third RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Back here in Pittsburgh, all even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
So striding in, Tsuyoshi Nakamura. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Christopher Takahashi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Christopher Takahashi.
Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for
Hey, that's a
Cincinnati,
perfect job of execution right there, taking
You.
everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, you popped up. Rodriguez is there on to first, a double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh, and we are all tied 5-5. Number 40 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 40.
Digging in once again, Colin Moran. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hutchinson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And it misses, 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Number
chance?
44.
Kevin Kramer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Down in order go the Pirates. Our score holds at 5 apiece. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Keone Kella's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot. Number 35. Keone.
Striding in, Roy Hutchinson. His past history with Keone Kella. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 2-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him.
The center fielder, number 12.
So digging in now, Kenji Snow.
No.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Moran is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tadahito Kovalenko. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cabrera going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Tate Major. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. The 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. But this will land untouched. Ready with the payoff pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping into the box, number 15. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fastball well outside.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Kovalenko on second. Major on at first with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Diaz is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Reds strand a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all. Into the box now, Elias Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 27.
Stepping in, Kevin Newman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sterling.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Here's Melky Cabrera. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First and second now, one man out. Now a curveball misses inside.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in, Adam Frazier, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The 2-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Yu on the move. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Kyle Crick will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
30, Kyle Crick.
So coming to the plate, Hubert Hirota. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
Now batting, second base.
Striding in once again, Tsuyoshi Nakamura. The 1-2.